On today's episode of What the Heck Is This Thing I Saw in the Ocean, we have this. Let me get you in a little bit closer to take a look. Now, if I wasn't an oceanographer, I would say, Paige, I know what this is. It's a wave storm with a GoPro attached and some solar panels. And although I do see a shocking resemblance, I can tell you, because I'm an oceanographer, I know that it's something way cooler. Allow me to set the scene. Our oceans and our atmosphere are typically sampled separately, but the fact of the matter is they exchange an incredible amount of heat, amount of energy, amount of nutrients, and gases. Now, we have a decent conceptual understanding of how the atmosphere and the ocean interact, but the fact of the matter is there are almost no observations that take place at this interface that can say what's going on in the ocean and the atmosphere right above it. And this lack of observations is born from the fact that the ocean is just a challenging place to work. The air-sea interface is turbulent. There are waves. It's hard to put an instrument there until this little guy. We are looking at a wave glider, which is a type of uncrewed surface vehicle, a USV. Now you're wondering how this thing moves. We've already seen what's going on at the surface, but the genius of this floater is happening underneath. 8 meters underneath, there is a wild fin propulsion system. Essentially, as the glider rises and falls, that change in height is going to rotate the fins on the bottom portion. In technical terms, this well makes it flap its underwater wings, which propels it forward. Like I alluded to earlier, these little guys are really great at detecting air-sea gas exchange, helping us quantify momentum and turbulence, but they're also really good at defense applications, for example, submarine detection. Another huge player in this space that deserves a shout out is Sail Drone. Their USVs really focused on seafloor mapping, but now they're being used for defense purposes. Let me know if you want to know more about those. But back to our humble little friend here, the longest mission of one of these wave gliders is over 9,000 nautical miles. That is enough to go across the Pacific and back. That is 40% of Earth's circumference. I think my favorite application is to better understand hurricanes and typhoons. It's obviously a terrible environment to take a ship out and get measurements, but we still need to understand those exchanges at the sea surface better. So much energy is converted from the ocean to the atmosphere, and now we actually have an instrument that can accurately sense that. And listen, I know this is an advanced piece of machinery. Boeing purchased the company that makes these. But I think part of the reason why I like it so much is because it looks, let's be honest, a little bit janky. So if you ever see one of these bad boys, give it a wave hello. It could be on a very slow and very long, but very important voyage.